Hello, folks. This is Tommy, Help with Gadgets, and hope you all are having a wonderful day. How's everybody doing? Oh my, we've got all kinds of chats going on here. Let's see what's being said. Da-da-da. Mr. Eddie dropping some channel emojis. Hey, Ground Vlog. Hey, Henry G. Hey, Mr. Eddie. Mind of Milton. Marco. There's Cash's EDC. Fred the Lug is here. Thanks, Fred. Got a box from Fred that we're planning on unboxing here shortly. Let's see who else. Oh, brother. That Stevie says I came here to do two things: misbehave and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. This said Stevie Wonder Woman. By going and getting you some bubble gum, please, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. And let's see. Some drama stuff going on here. Let's see what else we got. Stevie needs a wrench. We'll give Stevie a wrench. I don't know. So some of you guys may be able to do that. Let's see. On second thought, he says he's not to be trusted. So, Milty, watch yourself, sir. Not this time. All right. Mr. Eddie, the way it's supposed to be hung over. Hey, Mind of Milton, need to work on a resume. Huh. Wonder who for. Good deal. Homer Feltus, thank you for being here, sir. All right. Traxer, thanks for being here. Hey, Salty Pines, and just in time. Thanks for being here. Somebody put Mr. Eddie in time out. How's everyone doing today? What did you carry? We're going to get into, let's see, I've got all of this to kind of divvy up into some packages. Need some advice on some of this stuff. Got ideas on how I may want to do this. How's the audio for one? Just let me know. I'm trying a different microphone, and need to know how that's going. And I may not have any audio at all. But I've got some different bags to put everything in for the packages, and I want you guys to maybe help me out with that. A potential we got an unboxing that came in like an hour ago. It's 8:30 here on the eastern in the eastern part of the United States, and USPS was very late today, so I got that. Also, if we have time, may do some sharpening on this particular knife that I used to cut some insulation yesterday, and it got kind of dirty, and so decided to take it apart and clean the scales up, tumbled it for a little bit, used some flips on it to clean it up good, and we may do that. Hey, Legion Steel, thanks for being here. Still in our live, but coming over to show some support. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much for doing so. All right. Texas Rascal, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. And if you guys haven't been here before, just know that there's some guys in here that like to have a lot of fun, and you may see some crazy chats. And if I skip them, just that's okay. They'll probably just keep on anyway. So, but overall, some good guys. Knives and Gear Insights, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. And I may occasionally answer a crazy question, but I've been told that they're probably going to be a little extra tonight. Just in time, you were told wrong, sir. Um, yes, if like I told somebody in another live earlier, if Metal Complex shows up on my live, I'll be just as surprised as you will be. Hey, Dwayne Letterman, thanks for being here. Marco, if I hadn't said hello, Mr. Eddie says, have you ever been arrested? That would be negative, sir. And you guys that have the wrenches, go ahead and link folks that are in the live. And if you're not following those, please consider doing so. Just Knives and Gear Insight. Hang on until the end. We'll see if he shows up by the end of the live. So just hang out here for till the end of the live. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I have an idea of who you think would be rudest of all the animals if they could talk, but I'm going to let you tell your opinion about that. And hello, Fred DeLug. Did Maddie get in here? Did I miss Maddie? Maybe, maybe not. Stevie's comment made me think maybe so, but oh yeah, bonjour, says Matisfaction, and I somehow missed that completely. All right. Dwayne Letterman says, who's crazy? Dwayne, I'll let you decide that, and I'm sure you will do an awesome job of figuring that one out without me having to say anything. I do not. But my wife does have several stuffed animals that she likes, so I do not. Cassius, there's a link to Cassius. Check him out. Hey, Trapper, thanks for being here. If it's your first time showing up for a live, I do appreciate it. And again, if this is your first time here, you're gonna see some guys in the chat that are asking really crazy questions, and that's just normal for them. It's okay. All right, let's see here. So, what do you guys carry today? I think I may have asked that, may not have asked that. Not sure. I'll move these knives here off to the side. Those are part of the giveaway packages that we're gonna divvy up here in just a few minutes. And so I had one of the knives I had was the Vulcan button lock. I also had the PMP Aries, and you can see stuff on the blade from where I used that earlier. And then I also had the Curtis F320, and one more had the American Blade Works Slippy. All right, let's get back and catch up with some chats because I think I saw some different things there. Probably so, Mr. Eddie. Probably so. That's a good explanation, I think. Traxer, that's a good question that Mr. Eddie or TKE, I don't know which one asked it, but if you figure that out, make sure you get back to them with whatever the answer might be there. Neil McKenzie, thank you for being here, sir. Do appreciate it. And Texas Rascals asking if anyone's here is a member of Knives Anonymous, I think. You guys quit it. I'm going to have to turn on Do Not Disturb here because they're going to keep trying to mess with me with the camera here. So, taking care of that, I think. Cash's EDC. If I didn't say hello to you, hello. And was I right about that one, Texas Rascals? Yeah, I'm with you there, sir. And I'm not sure what you mean there just in time. But thank you for being here, by the way. And Texas Rascal says today's carry was a Kunwu Dejano XL. And let me do this over here right quick, too. All right. Cashier's EDC says I carried my Mannix 2 lightweight. And let's keep on going. Fred says, my right thumb is raw from a glute issue. So today I went with a Tri-Stash, Dark Bolt Arcus, and Volsteed Psyop. Nice carry. And just so y'all know, I was alerted prior to the live that there was a list of questions that was being formulated to ask tonight. So again, I may or may not answer. Let's see. We'll just have to see. And Fred the Lug says that Texas Rascal, it's been 4 hours since I bought my last knife. The struggles continue. Absolutely. Sounds like there's quite a few of us in this room that's possible members there. Oh, Milty. What's it? This one here you're talking about? I wondered if you might see that one at the top. It's the colors are kind of unique, so it shows up pretty good. Is that one of the ones that TKE had printed? And I'm not sure. I'm guessing I may have got that from him. I do have stickers coming, and hopefully they'll be here this week. Hopefully they'll be here before next week's giveaway. Ty Carr, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. All right, let's see. Traxxer says, I carried my Axial Aspen fixed blade Tonto. I've been using it a lot lately. Very cool. I do not know that one, but we'll need to take a look and see what that one looks like. No Axial makes some good knives. Ty Carr, that's okay, man. Do appreciate you being here. Just in time says the new Gold Snake Kaiser Mini Momo. Oh, okay. Very nice. Do I know how to fold a fitted sheet? Yeah, just stuff it in the closet. And Texas Rascal says it's been 2 hours for him since buying his last knife. The Momo looks like a very cool knife. I don't think I've even handled one yet. My nephew did get one, and I told him he needed to send it to me to take a look at, but he hasn't done that yet. What are some of your clients' or colleagues' nicknames? Huh. Okay. Well, the ones that get on the live, you'll just have to ask them. Neil McKenzie said he had the Concept Main Street. And now we're getting mad faces from Mr. Eddie, so I'm not sure exactly why he's mad. He has cookies today from from TKE. Um, I was actually um, on a Discord or Instagram chat with him when he opened the box. So he should be really happy. But and part of it maybe he may be super wired because he ate all the cookies. That's a possibility too. So, all right, let's see. Oh, I get it. I know what he's doing. Mr. Eddie, I think, is practicing up for interviews, and he's coming up with hypothetical questions that they might ask him to try to determine his psychological profile. So that may be what he's doing here. So I think that could be a possibility. All right. It's a good question. Is it concept or concept? And I don't know the answer to that question. Edge of time. Edge time. I don't know why I said edge of time. Edge time. Thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. Gabe Harlan, thank you for being here as well. Edge time voted for concept. And again, I'm pretty sure Mr. Eddie's working on the questions for the psychological profile part of an interview, but that's all I can guess. And that stinks. You had to start early, huh? Trying to or not starting the fasting part. And where's TKE? That's a good question. Is he not showing up yet? Do we need to send a search party out for him? I was thinking he was here earlier, but I could be wrong. Maybe he's not here yet. Y'all send out a search party for him. Just in time says, I say concept. All of them. Caleb, 1776, thank you for being here, sir. Do appreciate it. No, edge time. I think the kitchen sink went actually uh, pretty well. I hadn't heard any complaints about it, and apparently he did get the washer in yesterday as well. So, but TK was actually Cole was fixing Mr. Eddie's cookies, and I think this is the story. And somehow the kitchen sink went awry, and he ended up at the store later that day trying to find a new faucet to replace it with. Gabe Harlan says tomato, tomato. I don't have a soundtrack of my life. I don't know. That's a good question, though. It's probably you probably should figure that one out for the questioning later on at your interview. Um, and somehow this sounds like TKE's normal thing, but I'm thinking Mr. Eddie might be on a website with crazy questions, and he's just reading them off one by one. Could be. Anyhow, all right. Makes the chat interesting at least, right? I got some stuff on that one. I cut the dog's treat in half. All right, these will be the knives that we're doing the giveaway. That's a Kershaw Leak. I have a Spyderco Pacific Salt. This one's courtesy of Mr. Eddie. Actually, I won this one on a live with Legion Steel and figured I would pass it along. This one's Mr. Eddie has donated for the giveaway. This other one is a CRKT Echo. It's actually a prototype knife that I purchased directly from CRKT. I saw a post about the prototypes and got that one. So that one's pretty cool in my opinion. It's got the AARPM 9 blade steel, and if you look there underneath there, it actually says Proto. So very cool. And then we have a little Gerber knife, and I don't know what these particular ones are. Just some Gerber, a pack of Gerbers that I think I got these for Christmas, I think, and saved them for the giveaway. And someone actually, I saw this on another live and saw or heard the name of it, but I don't recall what it is. But I figured I would break these up into 3 of the more premium knives and 3 of the secondary knives, I should say. And not a giveaway tonight, but next Tuesday night, we're planning on having a 1K giveaway. I didn't want to do it tonight. I wasn't sure that the subs that I got on Saturday were going to stick. So far, most of them have, so that's pretty cool. And I just wanted to some more stuff to get in. I've got stickers that are supposed to be here, and I was thinking about another knife that I think I have coming in, but I think I'll save that one for a future giveaway. So, all right, edge time, yes, probing the reaches of philosophical rhetoric. And okay, I think I just answered that one. I think it's going to be, if nothing happens, Lord willing, it'll be next Tuesday night during the 9:30 live. Josh Hausman, thanks for being here, sir. Do appreciate it. He said, the classic leak, that was my very first knife that I ever had. I think my college roommate stole it from me. Yep. It's not a bad little knife. I'm not a fan of assisted knives, but it's very minimal in my opinion, but works very well. Small knife, and I think it's a good thing. Edge Time says I just ordered a stainless Echo. Very cool. Trexer says the CRKT Obverse is one of my favorite knives, but I messed up the point when sharpening. Sharpen it again. Work that mistake out if you can. Edge Time says the Gerber is an Evo Junior. And I saw that, and no, I don't think I would get that one. That was an interesting knife, but I don't think I'm going to get that one. TKE says, sorry I'm late, was slaying a troll. And I think I know where you were. I think. Edge Time says the other Gerber is a Zilch. So I think all 3 of these are Gerbers on the end here, and I'm not sure which one is the Zilch. Somebody said something about this one was, well, I can't remember exactly. I do recall commenting on this backspacer, and was told it was supposed to be like teeth or something. I don't know. Oh, brother. So it appears like maybe Mr. Eddie took first shift, and now TKE's coming in with some hypothetical questions as well. And as I mentioned to you guys, I may or may not answer. So we'll just see how it goes. All right, and Marco, thank you for posting TKE's YouTube channel. If you're not a subscriber, please go over and check it out and subscribe if you're so inclined. He does a really good live on Saturday mornings at 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, and has a live from the garage. And if I am not mistaken, this coming Saturday, Neves Knives is scheduled to be there. You guys were joking about Melissa Backwoods and Metal Complex being on my live, but Neves is supposed to be there Saturday unless something has changed. So you may want to go check that out. Go subscribe to TK's channel and hit that notification button so that you're reminded to tune in on Saturday morning. Probably you freaking out about the cookies a few minutes ago. And that's probably the most amusing thing I've seen recently. That and let's see, somebody got me laughing a lot. Was it last night? I don't remember if it was on a live or in a chat, but anyhow, that was amusing too. But today, it probably the cookies when they came in. We've discussed that, TK. If you hang on all the way to the end and he shows up, I'll be surprised as you are. But you have to hang on to the very end and watch the entire stream. I have not ever spent the night in a cemetery. Texas Rascals says I subbed during the sub Saturday. The Metal Complex one I think you're talking about, and I do appreciate it, man. You just did. You've asked me one question, so that's your limit for today. Is that Paris, Texas? Oh, brother. But Stumbo, yes, I agree. You just did ask the question, so. All right, Josh Hausman says, "What's your favorite out of those 6?" Probably this one because I actually purchased it. This one's not a bad knife either. This is the Spyderco Pacific Salt in H1 steel, and then this is the Leak in. Actually, I don't even know what steel this is. Let's see if it's on the box here. I don't see it there either. But that one's pretty cool as well. But I'd have to say this is probably my favorite one, the Echo. I like the looks of it when it first came out. Let's see. Texas Rascal says, my first knife was a case that my grandfather got me nearly 40 years ago. Still have it. That is awesome. I think a lot of us older people, a case knife or something very similar, or an old timer or something like that, is probably our first knife. I still have I think it's an old timer, very small one that I purchased when I was a kid. Saved up some money and got it. So, and I still have several of my grandfather's knives. Grandfathers, both of them apparently carried knives. One grandfather grew up or had a farm, and I grew up on that farm. So um, I say that's probably one of the reasons that I still carry a knife all the time. And then my other grandfather actually worked as a mechanic, and I was telling my dad the other day that his knives, the grandfather that was a mechanic, for some reason most of those looked like they had been uh, sharpened a lot, almost to the point where the blades had changed shape, and probably half of the blade was gone on some of them. And to be fair, I have a few that actually had the blade snapped off, so it probably got a lot of hard use. Oh, what's my least favorite planet? Huh. Good question. I don't know. All right, S90V, or I guess there was another part of that question. Oh, here we go. S90V or K390, which is better at home for home cataract surgery? Well, Fred, are you still here? You're more knowledgeable in that area than I am, so maybe you could answer that. And TK linked Knives and Gear Insights. If y'all don't mind going and checking his channel out and subscribing, and if you do so, make sure you at least watch a short. From what I've heard, a lot of times if you don't at least watch a short or something like that, then there's a good chance that your subscription may not, or your subscription may not stick, and it may disappear from the list of subscribers. So watch a short, maybe leave a comment. Just in time says that's when my cartoons come on. Yeah, that brings back memories. Saturday morning cartoons. That hasn't happened for me in a long time, but back in the day, that was pretty cool. Let's see. TK says I have a serious channel with some hard-hitting factual journalism and intense questions. For example, who do you love more, Milton or Mr. Eddie? I'm skipping the next comment. And I don't know who he's getting in here, but this should be interesting. Traxor says I used a little work sharp belt sharpener. That's a good question. Normally I use one of the guided systems, so it may be a little more difficult to take a rounded part out. I would say you may have to take a little more steel out to get that point back into place, but that may be one that you send to somebody that's really skilled at reprofiling a blade, unless it's a knife that you don't mind playing with, and use it as a learning experience. Paul, let me go back to this for a second. Let me find the knife here. So this is a blessed knife. From what I understand, there's about 20 of these knives in the wild. It's a highly sought after knife, and apparently the point got actually snapped on this. I think it may have got dropped or something. I'm not sure. But he's reprofiled the blade a little bit, and it's still perfectly usable. So, and that's a $900 knife. So, just to give you a little perspective there, things happen, and you probably will not make that same kind of error again. Although, I mean, I think most of us have probably messed up a knife or two in our lives. So, all right, we have some votes for different planets. Looks like TKE says MC is en route, so y'all hang around for that. Um, invite your friends to come in. If TKE says it, it might be so. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. Invite your friends in. Let's try to get more viewers than we've ever had before, because TKE says MC is en route. All right. So, you guys that are here and that are paying attention anymore, what I was thinking, and you guys can kind of help out with this. I'm thinking maybe, and I'm trying to decide if it should be having two knives for the main giveaway for everybody, and then one for subscribers, or should I just do all three for everybody? I wanted to get your guys' insight on that, and also which, for example, if I had these three knives here, which of these should go? Which of these other knives should go with which one? And also, I'm thinking this should go for the main prize, and I'm not sure which of those should be the main prize as well. But this is the Vero driver set, so it's actually a pretty cool little driver and bit set that Vero actually donated, and I thank him for doing so. Saw him at CanCon. Two for the subscribers and one for the members. Gabe Harlan was what I was thinking. Either that or all three for subscribers. Rob Johnston, it is a really cool kit. So let's move these around a little bit and try to see how we want this done. I'm thinking, let's see. Thinking maybe that way is what I'm thinking. Bradford Mitchell, thank you, sir. Do appreciate it. And now you have access to the super awesome, kind of cool sort of icons or emojis that are up there. Angelo, thanks for being here, man. Do appreciate it. And let's see if I can throw that up on the screen. Thank you, Bradford. Really appreciate that. That's what I was kind of thinking. I don't have a lot of members just yet. I just got monetized less than 2 weeks ago. So trying to figure that out and make it fun for everybody. Make it a little special for the folks that have signed on a little bit early. And right now, that those odds would be pretty good. I'm also trying to decide how I want to do the giveaway, whether it's a separate video. I did that last time. I had a separate video that everyone entered on, or have it to where there's a certain keyword that I go off of in the live chat. And I've not determined how I want to do that just yet. No worries, Caleb 1776. I do appreciate it, man. I appreciate everyone that has subscribed thus far, and watches and likes the videos. That really helps me out. And if you're able to be a member, then that's just an icing on the cake. I really appreciate it. Make the word Eddie. You guys are something else. We'll see about that, Mr. Eddie. But then if you won, it would probably make it kind of suspect. Oh man, TKE, thank you, man, for doing that. TKE has um, gifted one membership, and let's see, it's not showing me there. Paul Mills was gifted a membership, so that's very awesome. TKE, do appreciate it, and Paul's a member as well. Thank you so much. So, just in time suggested that the uh, keyword in the chat be, well, I gotta wait and get it slowed down here. Don't worry, Metal Complex is coming. That's a good. That's an idea. Let's see here. Chat went crazy here. Dr. Drew Dude, thanks for being here, man. Do appreciate it. Gonzo, not yet, man. Thank you for being here, by the way, if I hadn't said hello to you. I'm thinking this is going to be the pairing of the knives to for next week. And I'm trying to decide which one is going to be the one prize, and then I'll determine the rest of it. Lots of questions that I'm trying to figure out here. If y'all got any ideas, let me know. I'm thinking, and this is just me thinking, if you just joined, I'm thinking one of them is going to be like a members only drawing for the giveaway, and two of them will be for everybody. That's kind of how I'm leaning right now, and so, and then I'm going to divide these stickers up into the different packs, and then we've also got this to add to one of them, and I think that's probably going to be for the one giveaway, and this will probably be added to the members only giveaway. And then I also have these koozies, and then maybe a few more items. We're going to see what we can gather up between now and next week. All right, let's see here. Oh man, just in time. So just in time says Melissa Backwoods is on her way as well. So again, you guys, I can need. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not aware that they're going to be here, but several people have said they are on their way. So if you believe them, please hang around to the end. Cole Foster, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. And I'm supposed to be getting some lemon bars tomorrow. And of course, we may be getting some inclement weather tomorrow. So hopefully the UPS truck makes it here before the snow hits, the anticipated possible snow. And Cole Foster, if Mr. Eddie hasn't said thank you, I'm sure he meant to. I was on the online with him when he got the cookies, and I don't know how many he ate there, but he mentioned putting them away because he was going to eat them all. So anyhow, thank you for sending him some cookies. TK says, be right back. Cole Foster, thank you for being a new member as well. Thank you so much. That is awesome. I appreciate it. Edge time. No, I'm gonna have. I think I'm gonna have a. I know I'm gonna have at least 2 knife packages that are going to be for everyone, and then one for those that are members for the 1K giveaway. So there will be, if you're here on the live, and you would need to be on the live in order to win. But the plan as of now for next Tuesday is to have 3 separate gift packs or giveaway packages, and 2 of them would be for subscribers, and then 1 would be for the members. And again, thank you, Cole, for. I thought I clicked on it. Come on. Thank you, Cole, for becoming a member. I really appreciate it. All right. Exactly. Did you explain the rules? No, I'll explain all the rules next week before the giveaway. Probably several times, but we're not doing the Ron thing. I mean Rob thing. Yeah, Ron. We're not going to do that where we're keep delaying and everything. But I've got some things to try to figure out. I'll get it nailed down before next week. Gonzo, there's a giveaway next week, man. somehow, and some of you guys were actually on Metal Complexes live last week. Somehow he saw my super chat to asking for a shout out, and I got about 300 subs that in just a few minutes, and most of them stuck somehow, and I'm not sure how that happened. But we did a live Saturday night after Metal Complex closed, and I got to 1,000 way faster than I thought I was going to. So I've had to accelerate the planning of this, but the plan as of now is for next Tuesday night. Yeah, he said they were good when he was stuffing his face. So, oh man. All right. No, just in time. Not giving away $1,000. 1,000 sub giveaway of some of the items that you see on the table here. Some of the stuff that's kind of hiding up here and off to the side, those aren't included. But in fact, this knife's not included either. But just some of the items here: Spyderco and CJRB, and some Gerbers, and some and a Kershaw. So those, not the not $1,000. So. But Stumbo, yes, I've done that before, and that may be the way that I do it, just to just for ease of use, and making it similar to what some others have done. So that may be the case. And Mr. Eddie says, at Cole Foster, what cookies? It was an empty bowl. It probably was empty after you got done with it. Gonzo, there are rumors. I can neither confirm nor deny, but I've mentioned to folks that you may want to hang on until the very end of this live to see if Metal Complex is going to drop by. And as I mentioned before, if he stops by, I will be just as surprised as you are. However, I have heard rumors. I think TK ate at least one of those cookies before they were shipped. And TK said that MC's en route. So we shall see. Let's see. Dr. Judude, I appreciate that, man. TKE had actually tried it before, and his super chat didn't get read. I think he spent a lot more on that one super chat than I did, and so he had tried several times, but somehow I hit it right, and appreciative of the opportunity, and I really want to thank you guys that were on that live and are now members. I hope you enjoy the content, and I try to keep improving. So if you see something I can improve on, please leave a comment on a video or wherever to get a message to me. I do read the comments and try to respond, so I really appreciate you guys. Gabe Harlan says, right before my birthday. Paul Mills says, congratulations on the 1,000 subs. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Edge time. I'm probably going to agree with you mostly. Yeah. In fact, on this particular case, like I said, if Metal Complex were to show up, I would probably be shocked, and so likely not happening, and not that either. But a good idea just in time. That would be way over MC or Neve's level of a giveaway there. So, but that's a good idea. Not going to happen for me though, because I can't afford that. All right, TKE says, does a picnic table come via FedEx or UPS to the winner? I had he's doing that because I had someone comment on my workbench here that it looked like a picnic table, and so it's been kind of a running joke with the guys since then. But maybe one day, if it gets to the point where we've got a lot of subs and I need to change the surface here to something a little better, maybe that will be an idea. Cut up chunks of the table here and make them part of a giveaway. That's an idea. Snap on truck will deliver it. TC Blade says, hello from Anderson. As in Anderson, South Carolina there, TC Blades? If so, that's not far away. I actually have a Honeypath address and live in southern Greenville County. Rhodey, thanks for being here, man. And that's a good idea too, Rhodey. Send it as a full paper template that you cut out yourself, and that shipping would certainly shipping would certainly be a lot less on that than it would be for chunks of a table. And this is actually just a boards between two walls. I have a very small space here. So TK has clarified. He said, I said MC is en route. I'm sure he's en route to somewhere. So thanks for the clarification there, TK. Let's see. Keep on scrolling. Edge Time says he's en route to buying every knife in the United States. Caleb, I do appreciate that, man. It's getting there. It's if you look back at some of the first videos and some of the first lives that I did, I can probably say that I'm improving, but I still got a long ways to go. So I do appreciate it. Yep, and so far they've stuck. I was afraid I was going to lose a lot of them, but haven't thus far. All right. Oh me. There's some drama. There's some drama posts here, and I'm not going to get into that. There's Rhodey asking TK about the Buffalo wallet. I need to check the Discord later. I've seen some of the work that Rhodey or Mrs. Rhodey had done on TK's slip there. Fractured that knife that I did that was cutting insulation with. It's a Kaiser deckhand, and I had taken it apart. Actually, the scales are here. I took it apart and cleaned the scales really well, and actually had some staining from a previous attempt to modify the Kydex sheath. Heating it up with a lighter isn't the best way to reshape it, because you do tend to get staining on the blade, or at least I did in this case. All right. Good deal, Caleb. And Edge Time says, Gonzo, do you have a Gonzo knife? I actually have a Gonzo Firebird. That's probably a good thing. Let's see. Let me get down here. Cole says, that's weird. I set the kitchen on fire and Neil barely lets me out of there. From the cookies that I've tasted, I don't doubt it. Those are some good cookies. But I think we need to know the story later on, maybe, of the kitchen fire. Marissa says, I'm back. Can pay full attention now. Marissa, thank you for being here. That's Marissa from Legion Steel Knives. If y'all haven't checked out Legion Steel Knives, please do so. I haven't had the opportunity to try it out yet, but I think I may have one that coming in the future. Absolutely. Blame TK. We are unboxing a box from Fred the Lug, and we're going to get to that shortly here. Absolutely, Cole. Absolutely. Gonzo, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it, and hope you have a wonderful evening. Well, Milton's not doing lives from what I understand, so I'm trying. We shall see. TK says, Legion Steel's editing division is in the house. All right, let me scroll through here. Marissa says there's always room for improvement no matter how big we get. Still learning every day, and I think that's the attitude that a lot of us should have. G-Ball Vision, thanks for being here, man. Do appreciate it. We are talking about the 1K giveaway for next week. We're about to do a unboxing here in just a few, and nobody's buying subs. Oh, man. More drama. Cole Foster says, happy birthday, Mom. It's just a running joke. Absolutely. Milton's got the right idea there. Yes, I do like the Echo. And this one's actually a prototype. The the ones that were put in production actually had an opening hole instead of the thumb studs. So if you do win this one, you'll get a fairly unique version of the Echo. I don't know how many of the prototypes that they built. Um, probably 10 or more, and so but that one's a little different. So I figured that might be a good one to do on the. In fact, some of the guys mentioned that I should give that one away for the 1K giveaway. All right. TK says, "See, told you I'd get a celebrity in here." Thanks, G. Thanks, G. Ball, for being here, man. Salty Pines. If I haven't said hello, then hello and thank you for being here. All right, let's see. TC Blade says, "Keep it up, man. It will continue to grow." I hit 7.2K. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. The knife community is something special. And Legion Steel is awesome from what I have seen. And the folks are good people. All right. Milton says that a Kershaw leak it is. And that's going to be one of the ones that we give away. Edge Tom says, "I got the Spies $10 crossbar lock from Walmart today." It's there's one and I have one in the other room, and actually Mr. Eddie sent me another the white one, the $5 one. So that one was that one's in the house as well. Titanium Justin, thank you for being here, man. Mr. Eddie says he bought all of his 350 subs. All right, y'all. Okay, I got to get to the bottom of this chat so we can get to the unboxing here. And TKE's asking a crazy question here. You guys help him out in the chat. Tell him what you think on that one. I don't know. Just in Time says, "Best $10 knife ever." It's not a bad knife for the price. I'll say that. Edge of Time says he has an Echo on order from Blade XQ, and I'm excited. Very cool. Very cool. All right, we got some good conversation going on here, and but I don't need to put any of that up. Let's see here, and I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Good night, Cole Foster. Thanks for coming by and hanging out for a few minutes. All right, let's go ahead and clean the table off. I was going to try to divvy up everything, but I think that's just going to be something I'm going to have to do, which is just fine. I was trying to use that to fill a little bit of the time, but I think we're doing pretty well here. So let's get those out of the way. I do have a few stickers there that stay. And let me move this off to the side. I think I'm going to close all these before I try to move them all. Try not to get cut. Throw them at the wall. Mr. Eddie's a little hyped up on the cookies that Cole Foster sent to him, and probably the 8 Red Bulls. All right, and then that's going to be part of the giveaway as well. It's a one of the Vero 3D printed drivers and bit sets. So that's going to be part of the giveaway. So y'all plan on being here next Tuesday night? All right. Bum bum bum. No way. Hey, Metal Complex. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you giving me the shout out last week. And there was a ongoing joke that you were going to be on the live here. So this is absolutely crazy. Do appreciate you being here. We're going to have the 1K giveaway next Tuesday evening, and I've got 3 packages that I've set up for, or am in the process of setting up for the giveaway next week. Let's see. So thank you for being here, Metal Complex, and thank you again for the subs. All right, let me see if I can catch up with the chat, because it went kind of nuts there. All right, we've got a giveaway. We've got an unboxing to do tonight as well. All right, this is actually from Fred the Lug. He has sent a couple of knives for me to take a look at, and we're going to get into this one and take a look. And the chat's going crazy. I can't keep up with what's going on, and it wouldn't be safe to cut this while trying to watch the chat. But the unboxing knife is a Vulcan Customs. This is the button lock. In my opinion, a very affordable custom knife made by a gentleman out of California with Magna Cut for the steel, and just a really cool knife. And these run about $325 was the price on this one. So very cool knife. All right, let's see what we have in here. I'm going to move the box to the side. And I do not know what all he has put in here. But it looks like we've got a knife roll and a single knife. So let's take a look at this one first. There's Stevie showing appreciation for Metal Complex. And I do not know what this one is. Fred, are you in here? If you are, and thanks again, MC, for stopping by if you're still there. Do really appreciate it. Backcountry Dave, thanks for being here, man. That's funny. That's funny, Mr. Eddie. Don't cut your thumb off. All right. Hey, Maddie. Crispy. Nice crispy bacon. Oh, man. All right, Fred, are you still here? Because I do not know what this is. think you may have mentioned that the other night, but I am not familiar with it. All right, so we're going to lay this one out. Go ahead and open this other pouch here. Now let's do it one at a time here. Slowly unroll the pouch. This is a Civivi, and I don't know which one it is, but it's a Ray Laconico design. That's actually pretty cool. Let's set that one over there. This is a Magnafold knife. I've had several from Magnafold. These are cool wooden knives that use magnets inside. They're very, very fidget friendly, and very, very neat. But as I understand it, the guy that was doing these has decided to go on hiatus for a while. So that's unfortunate. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's a note here. So let me look at that one right quick and see. Okay. So this is looks like this is a Civivi Sakoki, maybe. So that would be the one. This may be. This is the rattlesnake. Okay. Lemifshi, maybe rattlesnake. Oh, this one is actually. He put a note on here. This one's to give away. So this one may go for the. We may have another entry into the packages for next week. So that's a possibility. So I have to decide if I'm going to go ahead and give that one away for next Tuesday, or wait till next time. All right. Then we have, this is a Spyderco Sage 5 and Rex 121 with the compression lock. And I can't say that I dislike this knife. This one's pretty cool. Rex 121. I like the colors on the scales there. And I don't know that I've actually got to try Sage 5, so I kind of like that one. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see what else we have. All right, this one's pretty cool. This is the Kaiser Hawk. I think this is a relatively new release. Very lightweight. Wish that one had a forward choil on it, but I don't dislike that one either. Good action on it. Definitely drop shut. Whoop. Nice backspacer. Nice clip there. I like the texturing. I don't know if you can see that. There's very fine micro milling here on this side, or on this end of the knife. And then the frag patterning here, that nice copper collar there. The opening hole works very well. I like that. It's kind of crazily shaped, but it works well. scoot those over. There are a couple more knives in here. All right, let's see. All right, very cool knife. Oh yeah, this is the high grain DeVille, and I had wanted to check one of these out. This one is really cool. Action's good on it as well. The access to the lock bar I've noticed is really good on this knife. You've got the front flipper as well as the opening hole, and the fuller goes all the way down the length of the blade, so you can pretty much put your finger and open it from anywhere on the blade. That's really cool. I like that. All right, and then I think there's one more knife here, and I've got to figure out which one it is. It is a wee Baloo, and that one's interesting. The opening hole's a little odd to get to on that one for me. But the front flipper works well. And it's a really cool looking knife. You got the carbon fiber, like the shred carbon fiber there with the pink anodized scales. Nice backspacer. And looks like a decent clip as well. But that the opening hole is a little bit difficult to get to. But Fred, appreciate him listing all those out here, and so that I didn't mess up completely what was crazy. All right. And apparently I didn't set do not disturb for long enough, so got to do that. Sorry for the camera shaking, you guys. All right, let me go back and pick up the chat here. All right. All right. Paul Mills, if I didn't say hello to you, then thank you for being here. How's the edge retention? There's probably you're probably talking about the conversation above. How's the or you may be talking about this this one here. Edge retention, it could use a sharpening up. Centering, it favors the clip side just a bit. But if you just push it over like that, it falls into place pretty quickly. But there's no denying that the action is good on that. So I don't know what kind of wood this one uses, but it doesn't feel like pine, but it may be. I don't know. I have one in the other room. No, wait a minute. I actually have one as well. And actually a really cool little knife, or a little fidget toy. It's not really a knife, but pretty neat. I did get I got my grandson one of those, so very cool. All right. The black one. Maybe that one there. Yeah, that one's not bad at all. That one's really cool. It has a fuller that can be flicked off of, and the thumb studs work just fine. And let me do not disturb again, because had a call coming in. All right, Burnt Relic. I do not know what kind of wood that he uses on that. His Instagram is Magnafold. You can check him out there, and he did a lot of different kinds of items, and actually, yeah, I think he used some G10 on some of them as well. But it was really cool that he would, he actually worked with some of the knife makers and got their permission before he released ones that looked very similar to their creation. So it was very cool. And I don't know what that's talking about there. But Knives and Gear, thanks for being here. Fred hooked me up with a few knives to check out for sure. I've got to ask him if he's going to let me do disassembly and cleaning on any of these. I'm probably not going to do a disassembly and cleaning on the Magnafold, but maybe some of the other ones he will allow. We'll have to check and see. Kathleen Smith, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. Somehow missed you there, and I do appreciate it. But Stumbo, thank you. Looks like you may have you're maybe known to the community, and I haven't. This may be the first time I've actually seen you. Thank you for being here. If I didn't say so, and really appreciate it. Just in time says, "What's the heat treat on that ironwood?" I have no clue. Edge Time says, "I don't know about anyone else, but I don't like the weird milled titanium clips very much. It depends on the clip, in my opinion. And I haven't checked these out too much, but and I actually don't even know what that one's made of. But um, the smooth ones like that tend to, in my opinion, attract scratches. That one's probably going to scratch pretty good as well, and that's just a steel clip there. But that's a cool one too. Laconico was one of the first makers that I kind of liked his design language. So it's very cool to have one of those to check out. Knives and Gear and says I got the Hawk DLC, great knife. And G Ball says the Hawk, huh? Let's see. Was I supposed to give you a picnic table for some reason? I'm gonna have to check out. I'm gonna have to scroll back and see what the deal was on that. Like I mentioned, I was really not expecting Metal Complex to even show up in the live. So I don't know who orchestrated that, but that's pretty funny. That's all I can say. Let's keep on scrolling down. I don't think Mr. Eddie's seen these knives. I don't think. I could be wrong. He's already got a Valentine. That's Cole Foster. Oh, man. Absolutely was. It was very cool of Fred to send those over. And I probably kept talking past Fred's bedtime, and I'm going to send him a note to thank him for sending these over. He said didn't even know he had regular knives. Thought they were all customs. No, I think he likes a lot of knives. Mr. Eddie, people do send you knives. Satisfaction says, out of all of those, I'm still in the hog. I don't know that I've had a knife with copper on it, but that looks pretty good. And that backspacer, you can even see the inside the lanyard hole there. I don't dislike that one at all. That one's pretty cool. This one's pretty neat as well. I'm iffy on this one. The reverse flick does not work great on it, but maybe once I've tried it out some more, that one will work. Spyderco are Spydercos. I mean, the action's good on it. Running on washers. It's just they're solid knives. Love them or hate them, they're solid knives. This one I haven't had an opportunity to check out very much, but front flip works really well. The thumb studs work good. The reverse flick off the thumb stud would probably work if I didn't mess up. This one's the something rattlesnake. Let's see, the Mifshi, I think, and fits well in hand. Feels really solid. But I'll need to check that one out a little bit too. I don't dislike that one, but Fred actually gave me that one to do a giveaway. All right, G-Ball. I'm going to be very careful not to hit the camera. I've got another camera mount that I've got to get set up correctly. That's hopefully going to be more stable than this one. It's still a work in progress. But thank you for being here, man. All right, let's see. Absolutely, yeah. It's a 3D actually a 3D printed articulated arm, and I've got a much sturdy one that I need to get set up. All right, let's see. But Stumbo says, do the wooden knives have pressure treated edges? I don't think so. Oh, this is back when y'all were when I had some of my friends that are on the live here trying to mess with me. So I apologize for that. I should have set do not disturb for much longer. Well, Stevie's gonna have to wait a long time for that, I'm afraid. Well, Stevie kind of turned that one around too, but you should be good, said Stevie. Either way. TK says, I'm digging that sticker above the knife on the top right. What artisan designed that amazing logo? I don't know who designed that logo. I don't know if you had anything to do with the design of the logo. I think you may have had some stickers made, so I don't know. Just in time, yep, probably missed it. Stay tuned next week for the rules, the complete rules, but they should be fairly simple. And G-Ball says, Sakoki is epic for a budget, and I'm not disagreeing there. That one seems pretty solid. Satisfaction said Stevie foiled again. All right, let's see. Just in time says I like both the knives on the bottom, and I think you may be talking about this one, or I'm not sure. Nola Southpaw, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you dropping by. What's a knife collection? Absolutely. I do enjoy seeing other setups, and yeah. No, it's not ringing because I turned it off. absolutely enjoy seeing other folks set up because, as I said, I started out. I started out with a wooden frame that I had sitting on this picnic table here, as the guys like to call it. Um, that had a hole cut in it that I positioned the camera on, and that was what I used. My my son-in-law has a 3D printer, and he 3D printed a articulated arm that I can move up and down and try to um, get a little bit closer for the lives and still be able to do other things that I need. So I appreciate being able to see others set up, and um, I've had a few YouTubers that have helped me out with their setup, and I appreciate that. Illuminati Ninja designed the logo. Very cool. It is a neat logo. I do like it. Let me scoot that down here where everybody can see it, and also a couple of more logos and coins and such. Which one of the you talking about? Milton sticker? Just in time, ping that Mind of Milton guy above in that comment above and see if he can help you out with that. All right. I'm not sure on that one. All right. All right. Let's see what's going on here. All right. I've been going for about an hour and a half. Do y'all want to hang around and watch me unprofessionally sharpen this Kaiser deckhand or what's going on with everyone? It sounds like some of the guys have reverted back to. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. So, anyhow, do you guys want to hang around and do a sharpening or no? That's totally up to you. I'm glad I've got some guys looking out for me because something didn't look right about that. That was satisfaction. All right, I need to sharpen anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get set up for that because it needs done. And I'm going to set these carefully off to the side. And get out the sharpening stuff. Y'all be easy because I am not I'm not an expert at this, but just like anything else that I do with the knife community, I'm willing to learn how to do better. So um, I am prepared to be critiqued and suggestions made on how to improve because I absolutely appreciate the community. The other night on a live when I was doing anodization, uh, there were some suggestions on how I could improve, and I really appreciate that. All right. Thanks, G-Ball, for being here. And appreciate you stopping by, man. I haven't even got started, Mr. Eddie. Let's see what we want to do here. Let's get this bad boy in the clamp there. Looks like TK's got another guest lining up, so that's awesome. And I'm going to have to figure this out. I may have to... Actually, do I need to raise that up a little bit? I have not done a sharpening live, you guys, so again, this could be interesting. And I'm just going to sharpen it to the angle that it was. And it's still got the, I think I've got the 600 in there now, so I'm just going to use that one to check out get my angle correct. And I'm going to get rid of this sweatshirt first. Probably should take the microphone off before I do that. And I will try to keep up with the chat, but I can't promise anything. I think you guys know how to help me out, so I appreciate it. Yep, use the Ozark Trail for practicing. Timmy has a KME. I thought you knew that. And I cannot see with... Needs to be higher. Can't see in this this light that I have set up here. So let's try that. There's several YouTubers that do sharpening. TK, we've talked about it before. List the ones that that you've used to learn how to use a KME. And let's see where we're at here. And I apologize for taking it off camera, but I cannot see how the edge is with the light here at that angle. So we're just going to try it. Yeah, I normally don't hit anything on that, but it does help for sure. And I don't think I've still got it. Let's see. I do like the KME, Milton. I like sharpening at my desk where I can actually see. and I am able to be comfortable and actually seated and see if I got that any better. Well, I can assure you, if you're watching this, it's always going to be an adventure. And like I said, you may be able to tell me that I'm doing it all wrong and that I need to try a different way, which I'm not opposed to. But I figure if TKE can get on here and sharpen live, then surely I can too. All right, edge time. I will. I'll try to make a. I'll make an effort to. There we go. I'll make an effort to look that up once I'm off the live. I know I'm just giving TK a hard time for just because. Okay, I like that. Check that. Edge time. I have not been brave enough to do that. All right, I like that. So we're going with that. And get prepared to turn your speakers down for just a second, because I'm going to start out with the I dulled it up pretty good because I had it in a tumbler. So I'm going to start out with the Beast, which is the 50 grit, and hopefully get a quick burr. This is D2 steel. So hopefully it won't be too bad, but cover your ears for a minute. Starting to get a little bit there, I think. Well, I think it's probably amplified a little bit, TKE, on the picnic table. So anyhow, I don't have a solid bench for edge time. Absolutely, K4XB is mine. And I actually saw someone else in another live just a few days ago that that had their call sign in their username, so was able to say hello to them as well. That's also a reason that I've toyed with moving the time of my lives from Tuesday night. I have VE sessions on Tuesday nights every other month, and then also the club meeting is on Tuesday nights on the second Tuesday of each month. So I have to rush back home pretty quick for those after those sessions, after those meetings. And that's not cool. I think Mr. Eddie's coin was getting in the way. Plus the picnic table is uneven here. So um, fun stuff. Let me move there see if it makes any difference. No, it's going to get in the way back there. It's just not an easy way to do it here. Okay, I'm getting a burr there. I still need to get one at the tip and at the foot of the knot. Now this is a great utility shape blade in my opinion. Okay, I'm getting a good burr in parts of it, but not quite. And our nets, I usually check in on nets on a nightly basis, but our club nets are on Thursday nights. So, but it's usually over by 9:30, and I've been looking for an excuse to not call the net, so that may be a good thing. I only do I'll call a net once a month. Let me try something here. Now bear with me for moving the camera here a minute. I'm going to pull the camera back this way just a little bit. It's not, I don't know that it's showing up on very well. Raising it might help get it out of my line of sight a little bit there. Also, I have newfound respect for TKE doing this live. Just don't get Neves on here because he'll probably tell me I'm doing this all wrong. Yeah, it's Kilo 4 X-Ray Bravo. Looks like we've got another ham in here, KT8V Traxxer. That's very cool. But it's Kilo 4 X-Ray Bravo. Hang on a second here. Thought that was moving, but it's just my unstable picnic table. I got into ham radio about 12 years ago now, and my dad actually got in after I did, but he snuck and got his extra before I got mine. So he actually took his tech license the same day that I took my general. So very Very good. Yeah, just another reason to give away the picnic table to a loyal subscriber. Absolutely. Uh, it's this area is not the greatest for using this my current setup uh, with, but guess I could kind of let me show you the arm that I have that I still need to put into place. I've got I've got an arm here with that should be a lot more steady that I've just got to get set up and working. It's supposed to go on this clamp here. I've got to get the some bolts and screws to set that up. But the actually 3D printed device, which I can use to clamp onto a shelf here that's behind the picnic table, or I can set up another board here on the wall over there and connect it for verticals as well. So that's the plan. Um, it's always a work in progress, though. All right, it's gonna be noisy for a second until I get that burr cleaned up. And I know my technique is off right now because I'm kind of in an awkward position of where I would normally be. All right, you got the burr really good. Okay. Thanks, Kathleen. I appreciate that. I think so too. Once I can get it set up, um, just trying to improve and being able to see other people set up helps too. All right, let me find me my 150. No, my 100 grip. There we go. All right, and then I like to mark these to just make sure I'm getting good coverage, even though I'm having a hard time seeing the edge at the angle that I'm at right now. My son-in-law has been pretty cool about printing all kinds of 3D printable items for me, and I don't have a 3D printer myself, but I do have access to a son-in-law with a 3D printer that likes to print stuff. So okay, sorry guys, I was not paying attention to the camera. And someone told me you're never going to have or I learned it from one of the videos. It's not going to be any sharper later on than it is when you're using the first the higher grit. So I'm going to try something here in a minute, and this is actually 100 grit stone. try. Try to demonstrate something here that may or may not work. We're going to try it and see. All right. So this is just this is with 100 grit. So see, it's already cutting, it's already slashing paper at that where it wasn't. And I didn't show you beforehand, but I couldn't even cut paper at all prior to starting. So, but and I could have done it, probably done it on the 50 grit as well. But again, I am no expert on sharpening. I've only been doing it a little while. I'm going to remark this up because, again, I like to make sure I'm getting full coverage on the, get off a little bit on that edge. All right. Done that, but changed direction because I should have been doing it this way. And basically all you're doing now is just smoothing out the scratches, polishing that edge, what I understand. And it's pretty cool when you're sharpening how, as you're doing this, you can kind of tell if if you still need to work on an area because of the sound of the stones on the steel. It softens up as you get the edge worked out. And at least in my experience, you need less and less time on each one of the grits. But again, that's just my opinion. And I will normally work down to a 600 grit for most edges. That's just my preference. But listening to some of the other guys, it depends on the steel as to what grit they normally stop at. So as I mentioned, I've still got some learning to do. And I appreciate the comments, y'all, that are discussing. It's cool to have, it's cool to have folks bantering back and forth. I don't mind that a bit. But it's also cool to have mindful-related discussions going on. TK, you're absolutely a banter, but I think you knew that. I don't mind bantering back and forth with you guys either. And on Rob's live, I'll banter back and forth with people some too. Eddie says it's raining. It's supposed to be raining here tomorrow. In fact, there's supposed to be a possibility of some winter mixture tomorrow. All right. Do a couple of swipes on this side. And then we're going to move on to the 600 grit. Yes, I absolutely. I told you guys at the beginning of this that if Metal Complex even showed up on the channel, I would be just as shocked as y'all were. And I couldn't see the comments. I didn't see him come in, but I saw somebody say Metal Complex is here, and I'm like, well, if you knew stuff, then you were supposed to tell me. And I don't know if you knew stuff or you were just playing. But I wasn't prepared for the chat to go nuts that Metal Complex was here. But I think it was very cool for him to stop by. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a few minutes, mister. All right, let's get this thing sharpened up and put back together. Kind of like sharpening. Well, I know you're in Discord. My phone went nuts a while ago. But I like sharpening. And it's actually been a little while since I've sharpened, so. And I know I could have done this better. Again, I'm working at an angle I'm not used to working at, and I'll be able to tell in a few minutes if this is even acceptable or she won't. I'm not totally happy with it, but yep. Don't doubt me, Timmy. I've got folks that call me challenge accepted. Well, okay. You are challenged, sir. All right, now I'm going to take and clean off this marker from where I layered it on there. And what I should have done is wipe that off each time so I could better see that. But anyhow. Yeah, y'all go check out Milton. Milton's pretty cool. Milton's usually pretty laid back too. And let me pay attention to what I'm doing before I have to use the. And Traxer, just ask. We don't mind, man. It's a lot easier in a smaller channel to ask a question and get an answer, because a lot of times with the bigger channels, the chat's just flying by. And we don't mind. We do not mind questions. We may not know the answer to them, but we don't mind the questions. Let's see. I'm going to strop this later, but I think it's a perfectly usable edge. I will put it that way. I can see Milton getting unhinged, and I don't blame him. I love it because the knife community will, like I said before, that I set several people up as mods, because we tend to police the chat very well, and if someone gets out of hand, then somebody usually times them out. All right. And set that to the side. So I usually use my little microscope here to look at the edge, but we didn't do that tonight either. All right, and I have the scales there. And we're just gonna I didn't clean the Loctite off of that, and there's a good chance it's going to be enough on there to hold. But if it backs off, then all I need to do is pop a little blue Loctite stick on there and good to go. All right, so there we have it. A very imperfect edge, but a perfectly usable edge. And there's a reason I took this knife under the house cut insulation with. Howbeit, it turned out not to be a great insulation knife. If it would have been longer, it would have been probably better. But so we've got it back in usable form now, so I can use it if I need to. So we have that, and let's see what else. I think that's about it. I'll pull out some of the knives here that Fred sent to me. Each time I have been into knives, well, I'm 50 something now, and since I was a kid, so almost 50 years. But a good chunk of that time, there was a point in my knife admiration that it was like frost cutlery type knives, if you remember that back in the day. And I didn't get into higher end knives till a couple of years ago. So it's been a progression over the years. All right, let's see. And I think we had another knife. We had a couple more knives here, in fact, that Fred sent. So those should be fun to take a look at. And I'll have to thank Fred for sending those over. All right, you guys. It has been how long has it been? It's been a minute here. I can't even. Oh, over 2 hours now. So, and it's almost midnight here on the East Coast. I do appreciate everyone going. I think I'm gonna call it for this evening. Again, I appreciate everybody coming by, and really appreciate the knife community. Hope y'all have enjoyed the live tonight. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, and hope to see you for the giveaway next week. And hopefully we'll have a lot of fun on that live as well. Hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I left one of the knives out. Hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and hope to see y'all again soon. Thank y'all again for being here, and see ya. Thank you.